So I keep seeing this thing where people say this or that Disney princess is weak for this or that thing, and it's kind of just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's not every Disney princess, but it's a few of them, specifically some of the older ones that came out years and years ago, like Snow White or Cinderella, and maybe even, Sleeping Beauty and stuff, like, just a few of them. Also, people criticize Ariel for similar things. It's kind of just like, what? I will have a different video about Ariel, I think. I should have a different video about Ariel for Disney Summer stuff, but right now I'm just mostly going to talk about Snow White and Cinderella and a little bit of Sleeping Beauty, and because they're the main ones that people always say this about. Some of the other ones are like less so seen as weak, but usually people are just like, oh, Snow White is too weak and stuff, and it's bad role model or whatever. It's just like, what are you talking about? Also, the context of the time that the movie was made also matters. Like, what the hell are these people talking about? But yeah, it's like Sleeping Beauty. People, like, she was literally cursed. Like, anyone in that situation would have not really been able to do anything compared to that. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah. So it's kind of weird that they're calling her weak and stuff. Cause like even if it was a man in her place, they wouldn't really be able to do anything. So it's kind of just like, what the fuck. But also Cinderella. So people were like, oh, she needed a man to come save her, and like, she didn't care to help herself. And it's like, what are you talking about? She did help herself. She went out and like met the prince and stuff, and she also made herself a dress. And well, her and her mice friends at first made herself a dress, and then her stepsisters ruined it, and you know, that kind of got fucked up. Um, and then also, I mean, the fairy godmother did come in and help her a little bit, but like, getting help isn't weak, you know? And then she also cried in her room when she couldn't leave, and like, crying isn't a sign of weakness. It's just that she was holding on for too long and holding everything in for too long, and she just needed to let it out. Like, that's not a sign of weakness. Like, what the fuck? And like just because she got out of the house with the prince and doesn't mean that's necessarily her being weak. It's just that she found an opportunity to do something, and like all she didn't want to, go get saved by a prince in the first place. She literally just wanted one night out. That was it. Like she was like, "Hey, I just want to go to the ball." You know, that's all she wanted. That's pretty much it. It was the other two that really wanted to meet the prince and like, you know, get married to him. Cinderella just wanted to go with and like hang out because she's always locked in the house doing housework, Any normal person would want to get out of the house after doing all that shit. And then also with Snow White, that movie came out during like, there's some war shit going on and all that. So like, there's a little more shit that goes on with it, but you know, there's war stuff going on, and they wanted something that would give people joy in that moment. And, with Snow White, there's all this horrible stuff happening to her. The evil queen wanted to kill her, but she still stayed happy and hopeful for things to get better. And that's kind of the whole, like, message that they wanted to, whatever here with, like, it happening during, or the movie coming out during war times. It's like, during when wars were, like, happening. Like, they wanted something to be like, hey, even though there's a bunch of horrible shit happening, we should still try to stay happy and hopeful that things will get better. That was kind of the entire thing there. And, like, she, yeah, she was scared of the woods when she was going through, but she still like ran as far as she could, and then she collapsed because she couldn't run anymore. Any normal person would, after running away and being scared and like the adrenaline running, going, and then like, you're probably gonna collapse on the ground too, right? Any normal person would. So it's like that's not a sign of weakness there. And like her almost getting killed, or like, the evil queen trying to kill her multiple times, like, you know, why is she seen weak in this moment? Just because she's just chilling in a house, hiding? Like, why is that weak? How is that weak? She's literally trying to save her own life here. And then, like, yeah, she did get, tricked by the evil queen, but, like, in the movie, she was, like, supposed to be, like, 14. So, like, you know, she was literally supposed to be a child. So, like, bitch, what the fuck? Why are they seen as weak, even if they're just, you know, how are these signs of weakness? How are they seen as weak? And then like people think like, oh, Ariel, she wanted to be seen, go be with a man, and she cared so much about being with a man. It's like, no, that's not her whole thing. I will do that video, and I could put it at the end screen of this video if you want to go see the Ariel one. About like, people are always criticizing Ariel for whatever reasons. It's just like, did you even watch the movie? Like, did you even, do you even know the whole story there? I feel like they make it pretty clear, but, I guess some people wanted to miss that part, but yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it for this video then. I just kind of wanted to talk about how, you know, not, doing all this stuff here doesn't have to necessarily be weak. And even if it is, like, kind of weak, like, who cares? Like, let people be weak for once. Not everyone has to like be super strong and whatever. Like some people are strong for too fucking long and then it kind of destroys them. So let people be weak. Like come on. Some people are tired of fighting and tired of being strong. So why the fuck can't people be weak for once? But yeah, anyways, I guess that's it for this video then. So bye.